it's a step of technology that I've certainly not seen in my time skippering.
And it's so simple that everybody can just open it, switch it on and use it.
I think from what I've seen it certainly beats the conventional pulse radar.
Fantastic development in radar, and I think it will spur all other manufacturers on to using this sort of technology.
What we've seen today, this morning, is that at close range it's magnificent.
If I want to buy a new radar, I should choose for this one.
You know, it's going to revolutionise the way people navigate, basically.
The conventional pulse radar is at the end of its development period. After perhaps 60 years, it hasn't really gone very far. Broadband looks as if it's going to give us an awful lot more to come, and hopefully that's not going to be that long in coming.
Compared to conventional radar, found broadband amazingly clear for up-close targets. So anything in a crowded river, like we've just been looking at here in Livingston, buoys and moored boats and pontoon berths, and they all showed up individually and really crisply, whereas normally with pulse radar that would become merged as one when we were looking at up to 200 feet close together boats.
So here we have the mud banks over on the other side there.
Conventional radars are something that you've often needed a degree to operate. A unit such as this, it's plug and play really. You turn it on, it tunes itself, and away you go.
My wife has problems to operate my own radar, but I think if you have just two choices, harbour and long range, it's very easy.
That impressed me because it was just really a question of pressing buttons and looking at the screen, and it was pretty obvious what was going on. Being that inexperienced user, I can say it's very, very easy to use.
Broadband radar, for me, it seems to be very user-friendly. It seems to be power efficient, which is very good also, and yeah, it's a very good complement to have for your navigation on board in a very ordinary pleasure boat.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I love about it. I've spent a lot of time fishing on chart boats, on big boats that have got radar. I'm just picking up a 19-footer myself in a couple of weeks, and I'm going to be fitting this radar to my boat because it is really, really easy to use. Because of the frequency that it works on, you can have one on a small boat. When you're standing up all day, motoring about, you can have that whizzing around your ear hole and it's not going to fry your brain because it's such a low frequency, whereas traditional radar, you have all sorts of headaches. But yeah, no, it's brilliant.
Target definition that you get with the radar, it's something that you've never seen. It defines the shape of a target. We can see the wake on a travelling vessel. Again, that gives you an indication of where that target is going, easier than plotting it on the radar by eye. It gives you a visual aspect of that boat moving.
Instant on's obviously good and low power.
And it's astonishing how much detail, as we were coming up the river, just picking out individual buoys and individual tiles and things like that. It really is very, very good.
And those four pillars clearly show up.
Yeah, the combination of the clarity of the screens and the definition that broadband produces at extremely low range is, for me, the most impressive thing at the moment. And to put a boat onto a berth using radar alone is obviously very impressive.
I was really impressed with the fact that you can actually see birds on the surface of the water, which for my sort of readership is absolutely spot on. You've never been able to do that before. In the summer, when the bass are feeding on the surface, you're looking for gulls diving feeding on the white bait, whatever that they're feeding, and to be able to pick that up on a radar is, it's phenomenal.
It's a step of technology that I've certainly not seen in my time skippering.
And so simple that everybody can just open it, switch it on and use it.
I think from what I've seen, it certainly beats the conventional pulse radar.
Fantastic development in radar, and I think it will spur all other manufacturers onto using this sort of technology.
What we've seen today, this morning, is that at close range, it's magnificent.
If I want to buy a new radar, I should choose for this one.
It's going to revolutionise the way people navigate, basically.
Everyone's seen something they've certainly never seen before with the performance of this radar compared to any other type of radar that's ever been available. So I think everybody had a great time. A lot of surprise and shocked look on people's faces where they've never seen such a clear radar. And those comments have come from many people who've been using radar for very many years and have even tried to beat the automatic modes that we've built into the product, and nobody can. So they've been really surprised and very impressed. So all in all, just a fantastic day.